Hey guys, welcome back to Phenomenal with Cameron Phillips. I, of course, am Cameron Phillips, and today I'm going to start a bit of an Italy series where we talk about different Italian things. After living in Italy, I experienced that there are a lot of really, interesting things about Italy. One of the most defining weird things that I encountered was the fact that a lot of Italian foods don't actually exist in Italy. Crazy, right? Like seriously, some of the Italian staples that you grew up maybe in America or in England or wherever you're from that's not Italy thinking is Italian is in fact not an Italian food. Some of these examples are very poignant and I am honestly quite shocked by a lot of them. So let's get into the list. I have 5 today I'm going to tell you. The first one seems like it could be Italian, but in fact it is not at all for several different reasons. Number 1 is garlic bread. Garlic bread is not an Italian invention, or it's something they eat in Italy. In Italy, olive oil is much more common to eat with bread rather than butter and cheese. Because there's a huge tradition of olive oil in Italy, it really makes a difference and people are not down to soak things in butter per se. And also, surprisingly, garlic is not a huge ingredient that they use in Italy. Instead, it's more used to perfume things rather than actually an intense load of garlic in your face. That's Italian-American cuisine. The closest you're kind of gonna get to this is maybe a crostini with some garlic rubbed on it, or bruschetta has a garlic clove rubbed in toasted bread. That's good, or an aglio olio. But yeah, garlic bread, no. Doesn't exist in Italy. Number 2, chicken parmesan. What might be known as an iconic Italian staple to many people across the world, chicken parmesan in fact is not Italian at all. Having cheese melted all across a meat is a big no-no. This is something that they are not into at all and would never be considered a traditional Italian dish. And also in a lot of cases in the US, chicken parmesan is served on top of a pasta. That's a big no-no as well because meat is never, a large piece of meat is never put on top of pasta in real Italian cuisine. The more you know. What they have instead is eggplant parmesan. So that's kind of the same thing but made with eggplant instead. That's the actual Italian version that you can find in southern Italy, more so than chicken parmesan. Number 3, and this is probably maybe the most obvious to you guys, but fettuccine Alfredo. It is not Italian. It is in fact not Italian. It was made in Italy to appease American tourists in Rome at a restaurant, and apart from that, it is not found in traditional Italian cuisine. It was an Americanized-ish invention, but really took off in America. I lied. This next one is probably the most shocking out of all of them. Spaghetti and meatballs. Not Italian. It's not Italian. Like I said earlier, big pieces of meat on top of pasta is a no-no. Doesn't happen. And also, the meatball, well, meatballs is a thing in Italy. They normally serve them in a type of sauce. When they were put on top of pasta, that was an Americanized invention of Italian food and is not traditional Italian. Isn't that crazy? I would have thought, Lady and the Tramp, whatever, that is classic Italian. Spaghetti and meatballs, with your fake Italian accent, trash. No, not true, not true. And number 5, I have a personal vendetta against this. Penne alla vodka. It is so, first of all, not that good. Second of all, the vodka is so unnecessary. And third of all, it is not Italian. Number 1, vodka is not a traditional cooking ingredient in any Italian cuisine. No. It's essentially flavorless, first of all. And second of all, maybe much to your surprise, heavy cream-based pastas are not an Italian thing. They're much more reliant on egg yolks and cheese, not cream. So the combination of a tomato cream sauce with just some meaningless vodka in it is definitely not Italian. And honestly, I bet I could trick someone into thinking they're eating penne alla vodka, but it's really just tomatoes and cream. It's tomato paste and cream and onions, that's what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this informative video. I'm honestly very surprised by a lot of these things. Living in Italy was such an experience, so seriously, crazy. Make sure to hit subscribe to the Phenomenal channel for all kinds of phenomenal content in food, travel, and other whatnots, and also you can check out my personal daily vlogs on my main channel. The links are down below. Love you guys so much, see you soon, bye.
Stupa,